The energies surrounding us today will challenge us or reward us for the energy that we have been putting into achieving our goals and our dreams. It's an excellent day for self-discovery, for growth. So we need to look at, do we have balance in our life? Where do we need to create balance in our life? And the energy will help us do just that. So sit back, relax. Let's explore the cosmic energies. Together, we can gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. Hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thanks for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. You guys absolutely rock. November the 2nd, 2023. Let's start with the numerology. Today we have the 2 energy. The 2 energy is all about going within, sitting in quiet contemplation, and discovering, realizing, embracing the magic that lays within us, our talents, our abilities, the unique self. It's also a day where we want to make decisions or we want to bring in that balance. If we look at the daily numerology, it'd be an 11 plus a 2 plus a 7, which is a 20 energy. And the 20 energy is all about turning points. A fork in the road. A decision to be made. 2 plus 0 is a 2, so we're back at the 2 energy again. Now, let's dive into the astrology. Sun in Scorpio. Moon is in Cancer, harmonizing with, I believe, the Sun, Jupiter, and Mars. So pay attention to your intuition, that gut feeling, that instinct, that second sight. The Sun and Neptune will be talking today, and it's not to our benefit because it is to our benefit because we will learn and grow, but we will have this lack of willpower or direction. We'll need to find a balance between material and spiritual wants and needs. We'll have conflicting urges over what we think we should do over what we want to do. So look at where you're struggling to focus or in defining your goals. Ask yourself why. Is it a fear, anxiety, the unknown? Are we worried that people won't love us in the same way, respect us in the same way? Now, if you remember at the lunar eclipse, I said that the sun and Jupiter were opposing each other, and they were, but now it's even stronger than it was during the lunar eclipse. So it's highlighting the areas of our lives, right? Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Taurus, our Jupiter in Taurus. Going back to the natal, or not to the natal, to the lunar eclipse when we're talking about our today. So Jupiter and Taurus, the moon has nothing to do with this. So if you're working on a project, if you're working on a goal, then expect that changes will need to occur. You'll see them, whether or not we have free will. So whether or not we actually take our own advice or see the opportunity to grow those successes greater, or it could be very well deserved rewards coming in right now, depending on how you've stepped up to the plate, how you've been, that new path emerges or that fork in the road now in order to go in new directions because of what you've already done. We want to grow. We want to expand. We feel this inner drive right now. But that doesn't mean that we need to take action. Rather, we need to explore where we are and what changes need to occur for true success to happen. If we've been overreaching, we may need to adjust our expectations. If we've been idle, we now strategize on how to be more present in our actions going forward. So understanding the balance. This is a great energy if you want to move forward, but you're unsure how to begin. So allow yourself the time, the space to focus on how to go forward within your own intentions. Ask yourself, is it time to adjust my expectations, rethink my goals, rethink the time, the energy, and resources that I have put towards my goals and dreams? Am I showing up? Am I too hyper-focused in one area and need to bring more balance into another area of my life? These are all things that we will find the answers for if we go in search of them. And the energy today supports us in doing just that. Okay, I'll look at who we had at the bottom there. Okay, that was the death card. For anybody who didn't recognize the death card in my deck. A day late and a dollar short, they always say, but the newsletter is out today. And in it, I have a link that, I think it's a phenomenal reading, okay? And it allows you to understand your inner child. It's a beautiful astrology report. So look at what came out. Don't let the secrets of your inner child stay buried in the past, but rather grow from them, experience them, understand the successes that you can step into by understanding that inner child and some of the scars, the traumas that you can overcome quite easily. So take a boo at that, okay, when you get your newsletter, absolutely. There's also a link to what that would look like, okay, because it's a astrological report and it will be sent to you by email. I think it's like 25 pages long or something like that. So go in and look at the sample that I've left for you to peruse, because you may see that it will really open up a lot of where you have been challenged and you're not sure how to go forward. Where you feel that you couldn't, you mustn't, you shouldn't, you will understand so much clearer your path and how you can take healing moments, but also understanding the adult you became because of that. And sometimes when we understand that, we can see our way forward. We can see our way out of walking out of that, or, looking it in the eye and dissipating its energy on us. Anyways, we had the Chariot pop out. The Chariot is about pulling things back. It's about thinking before we act. It's about understanding where we want to go before we just start going forward and hoping we're going in the right way, right direction, right path. Okay, have you ever driven down the road and it's really, really foggy, or it's dark, or for some reason it's very hard to see the streets on each side, the houses, the driveways on each side? And so this is what this is kind of telling us, that if we go too quickly, we'll miss all the little turning points that we might need to take in order to go forward in the proper way, in order to bring in the success. So this actually is a very strong card for today for us, to ask ourselves to sit there and have a patience with the process, a patience with ourselves, to look at how we're doing. It's almost like we're doing a self-report on ourselves. Am I too focused? Am I losing balance in other areas of my life? Am I unsure about my footing? Am I unsure about my next steps? Am I having a hard time defining what that tomorrow will look like? So pull it back. I'm going to throw that back into the deck. We'll see if it comes out. Okay. Let's see what the cards have to say for us. And today, the underlying energy is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a very mystical and magical and wonderful card. The veil is very thin. It's about talking to God, our angels, our guides, the universe, source, our higher self, the divine, and having a conversation, saying what you want to truly bring in. So in order to say that, we have to know what it is. So maybe it's a discussion with ourselves, maybe we're journaling, but we are understanding how we want to go forward. And it's a lot easier once we understand exactly where we want to go forward, what we want to happen in our lives, to communicate it. To communicate it in ways that it shows up the way that you saw it, or better. This is also a little bit of a spontaneity card, so because we have all that harmony with the moon, with the sun, with Jupiter, with Mars, we may have fast actions. We may have fast actions with Mars there. Um, Jupiter, we may, just think that we can take on so much more and we can push through things. And so we go forward instead of pulling it back. So, and this is a card that says if you're ready to jump, jump. But if you're not ready to jump, then we need to have that conversation. We need to get clarity, understanding, wisdom come in. Our first card is the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, it's daunting at times. It's tiresome at times. It's, you sit there and sometimes you look around and you're going, I'm not moving forward. I'm exactly at the same place that I was, or less, or maybe just a hair or a twitch, but nothing to write home about. And you're getting frustrated within the moment. You're getting agitated. You're getting restless. You want to grow. You want to walk into successes, and it's not happening, and you feel like throwing in that towel. And so oftentimes in life, people throw in the towel, not realizing how close they were to the actual door of abundance. Sitting on the threshold, our back to it, not seeing it. So in this case, once again, we're going to pull it back a little bit because you're closer than you think. There's a couple of steps to take that really send you off, that really motivate you to move forward in a new direction or the direction of your choice. This is a time to stand in your Superman pose. This is a time to feel alive. This is a time to know you've got this. This is a time to say, yes, I've done all the hard work. I know it's going to get easier going forward. These are the things I need to do. These are the things that are coming to me. These are the things I'm writing down and making a list of and working into my strategy, working into my plan. And to square those shoulders and straighten your jaw and walk forward with a strength, with a determination, with a patience, that all things will come in due time, in its own divine timing. We have the Lovers, so it's about embracing your passions, your dreams, your desires, your dreams. It's time to fall in love with yourself, your mission, your destiny, your growth, yourself. Maybe it's loving that inner child within you. Maybe it's loving the person you're going to become, or you are morphing into being. Maybe you're embracing those dreams, those wishes, those passions, and determined to bring them into reality or make them tangible in some way. Maybe it's another person. Maybe it's growing a relationship deeper. A partnership, a union. And the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is our wish card. Hasn't been around in a while. But here it is today for us. To say focus on your goals, your dreams, your desires, your wants. Know that they can be. Think about what you truly want to come into your life. Put a little bit of detail in there, but not too much. We don't want to get lost in the detail, but we don't want to get lost in the fairy tale either here. Okay, we will get a Nature's Whisper Oracle card. November 2023 is out, so look for that. It gives you an overview. I think it was a very powerful reading, by the way. An overview of what is to come for the month of November so that you can prepare, so you can plan. You can say, I know what's coming in that full moon. I know what's coming in that new moon. And so I need to gear myself for how I'm going to step forward, take a step back. Get rid of things that... Oh, look at this. We got pause came out. The 4 energy. Pause jumped out. So pause wins. There we go. Look at that detail. I love this artist. What do you see? What do you see popping out at you? How many people do you see? How many leaves? What kind of leaves? Are they a vine? Are they a tree? Okay, pause. Try and get it in there nice for you. Take a moment to assess what's really going on at this time. I kid you not. You are holding on to control and not allowing many wonderful blessings to come into your life. Grant yourself an opportunity to get into the sunshine. You deserve to receive this new prospect. Resistance can create unnecessary blocks. Interference can be caused by a multiple of energies, including your own attitude, other people, the weather. Create the opportunity to regroup and don't feel the need to fight for what is happening. It's a waste of energy. Find something else to do and wait until there is a better flow to finish the task at hand. The willingness to try something new is all that is needed to create something wonderful. So take pause, breathe, think things through. Understand where you are at the present time. And do you have balance in your world? Is your relationships good? Is your bank account good? Is your health good? Look at these things. Your friendships, the work you do, your community you live in, your spirituality, your health, your well-being. Okay, our animals say today, the moose, wisdom comes in with the moose. There we go. Let your head and mind reach to the stars. Keep your feet grounded on the earth. That's exactly what we're trying to do right now, isn't it? Our spirituality and the grounded material world. And really having a balance in both of those areas of our life. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. And sometimes we know a lot, we don't even realize it until we sit in quiet contemplation. And we dig for the truth. We dig for the reasons. We dig for the purpose. We dig for the knowledge, the strength, the wisdom, the courage. And you won't find it in the external world like you will find it within you. The truth, the knowing. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.